Okay. I'm going to attempt to install Spectrum Anywhere, which is an emulator for Spectrum 48K, onto my Ubuntu. This is going to be a native Windows install. I don't know. This is the first time I've ever tried it. If it fails, I won't be too surprised, but at least we'll have the whole thing documented. Here we go. Click on Next. Yeah, that looks right. It doesn't exist. Yeah, okay, I've seen that before. Next. Okay. Can't find the mouse without sticking my head in front of the camera, so just stand by. Start. And then... Huh. Alright. Question is there a link to it? Oh my God. Yes. Oh, that is pretty sweet. Will you look at that? Okay, first thing you do, go up here under, oops, I can't see is the camera still recording? Yeah, I think it is. Okay, we'll go up here under Options. First under View, we'll put it on color screen so we can actually see it. We can use the TV, but that's just retro stuff. We don't need that. And the keyboard thing is okay. Keyboard template, but I usually turn it off until I need it. F8. Sorry, F9 to turn the keyboard help on and off, and F8 to turn off the tape recorder. Tape recorder on, tape recorder off. Unplug the audio jack so we can see if we got sound. We have sound. But to further test it, oops, oh boy. Okay, we gotta go Control and Shift to get the E, and then we go hit Z for beep, and we want 0.2, comma 10. Oops, I think I just did 19. 10. 10's good enough. And yep, we have our beep. We have sound. Which means, if this is loud enough, this is usually we'll be able to output our tapes to the real machine, which is just to the left of us. Okay, now that we know it works, I shouldn't have moved this. Let me put this back here. Alright. Let's get that right on there. I don't know if my head's in the picture, but if it is, I'm sorry. This one doesn't allow drag and drop, but I got to turn off the palette here because I don't use it. I don't use the palette because it just kind of gets in my way. Okay, we don't need the toolbar, so that's off. Keeps the screen uncluttered, if you want my opinion. Now, open. Let's see where it goes. Spectrum Anywhere. Oh, it's looking for it in its own folder for the stuff, huh? Wow. Okay. Program files. Well, all right. Can't complain. Games, Fury, users. I'm surprised it's not going right to. Suppose it's not going right to my home folder. My documents. This is where you think it should go. Okay. Sauerbraten templates. Downloads, DOS games, documents, snapshots. This should do it. Okay, let's try this. I need to load a tape. I need to load a tape file. Never mind this snapshot stuff. Open. And the reason for loading a tape is for real-time stuff. Since we're in snapshots, hopefully the tapes will be in this folder too. If not, I'll be copying them over. Okay, it says Spectrum right there. TS1000 Stellar Games. Okay, let's go to Spectrum folder. Tapes, there we go. Text is a little tiny. Alright, my tape's good enough. Alright. And maybe I should end it here and start a new segment. But hey, if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it. Okay, art for all ages. I love that image. Yeah, get you closer so you can see it better. Okay, loosen. Wow. Very sticky. And I can't turn the macro off, so I'm sorry about that. Especially while I'm in the record mode. Okay, well, we might as well continue. On the interface, anything on the list, but it's there's a list of programs that are on the tape, and there's a size and a but since I don't have this camera set up for macro, it's not going to pick that up. Surprised it's picking this up as well as it is, but that's cool. For now, you're seeing this on my Mini 311 with NVIDIA graphics, and it has a 64 gig SSD running Ubuntu 10.04, and I installed Spectrum Anywhere on Ubuntu, which has a Wine implementation. Wine is not an emulator. That's what that stands for. And it's really not an emulator. It's just a collection of DLLs and things to simulate Windows. And they've done a really good job. I mean, if it could run this, I've seen other things it's run also, and I'll be testing more programs as we go. But this was that was a nice little test run. And you know, the fact that this actually runs, I wonder if this actually has icon control, where I go into the folder where all the snapshots are, and they're all cataloged with the standard icon that the program uses. But that would be really asking a little more than real Windows compatibility. And since they don't have the icon mode on the file open boxes, I would tend to doubt that the icons will show up. But I'll tell you, it shows pictures, and that's pretty cool. But this is good for right now. And of course, I grabbed it off my Dropbox. There's a Dropbox folder right there. I have Dropbox installed on. Well, can't see anything, it's linked. But when you look at the screen, when you look at the Spectrum screen, though, it looks pretty good up until I zoom in too far, and it doesn't look too great after that. And it might, wow, my tripod, right? But that's Spectrum Anywhere. It really can run anywhere. I I have it running on Windows 95 on my little Toshiba machine. Portage. And this is a nifty little computer. You know what they say about computers, right? Small is beautiful. I gotta say I like it, and sorry that I'm not holding it or revering it as well as I should, but look at the size difference between these two computers. The netbook of today and I'm not even sure what the speed on this is. It is an MMX Pentium. Don't know if you'll get a good clear shot of that, but that's what it says right there. Pentium MMX, made for Windows 95. This has got, it's apparently at least a 9-inch screen, and I've got Spectrum Anywhere on this, and it works. Loads tapes and everything, and that's why I have it. So my software on Ubuntu. Sorry I've taken so long in this recording when I could have done a 3-minute recording, but you wanted it. I figured I would document this, and since that experiment turned out really well, I think this is a keeper. Okay, thank you for watching. This is Kumba 2006. My first name is Robert. Feel free. You saw it live here. I was not making anything up. And I'm impressed with Wine. I really am. I mean, there's other programs I have on there, but the fact that this one comes up and behaves itself instead of trying to go full screen like all the other ones, I like that. And I think that's the way I'm going to keep it too. So anyway, that's it for now, and have a great day. Kumba 2006 saying bye-bye for now, and thank you for watching and bearing with my overlong video. Have fun, and happy Timexing, or retro computing, or whatever you want to call it. Ta-ta.